Hey guys, RC9Trader here. Today's video, I'll be going over how to make a Coinbase account. This is part 2 of the first video. If you haven't seen the first one, I recommend you guys go check that out. Alright, with that, let's get started and get right to it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go to Coinbase. We're on Coinbase, click Get Started, and this is where you're going to put in some information. So this is not going to be an actual account because I already have one and I don't want to mess up the current one, because it is a pain to get it back to where it should be. So we're going to make a dummy account. I'm going to put in my credentials. I'm going to use the word chance, last name, and then email. I will use a live email, but I will change this later. MatchBlueTrades@gmail.com, and we'll just make an easy password. Boom, oops, create account. Okay, so it's gonna give me $5 in Bitcoin. They're gonna send me an email verification. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow through with the steps. MatchBlueTrades@gmail.com. Dang, I need to check this stuff. I forgot about this. Awesome. So please verify. We're gonna hit verify email address. After doing that, you're gonna put in your stuff again. Boom. Yes. It's going to ask me again. Okay. So after setting up all of that, it's gonna ask for your email and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and leave that alone because we are close to the end of it, and this is enough to show you guys, hey, this is how to do it, now go do it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit sign out and sign into my actual one. So once you enter that information and you're actually in, alright, we are finally in. Okay, so once you get into your Coinbase account, you've already set it up, you've done your email, they let you in finally. The first thing I'd recommend doing is going up and setting your bank account stuff. Like payment methods, I have mine set up to my bank, but it can also be a Visa debit card. They now also do Google Pay, so that's pretty cool. There's other things you can go through like privacy. Definitely would set all that stuff up, like for example, authenticators, that's important. That would be in security, my bad. So in security, you're going to want to have your phone number set up, authenticator set up. Text message is moderately secure, but they recommend using a app that generates passwords. So I definitely, you can also get a security key. Don't know what that is. I'll probably have to check that out sometime. But that's another good way. Another thing is have your notifications set. Like as you saw, I've just set mine. I want to be emailed when I send or receive merchant orders, send or receive crypto. There are recommended actions for my account. Any of those, I want to immediately be notified. That's very important. You need to know what's happening at all times with your account. It's your account. There's money in there, money you can't afford to lose. Account limits is pretty cool. For where I'm at, there's like I can spend $1,000 a day, credit card purchases $3,000 a week, PayPal $1,000, so that's pretty cool. I like the way it's set up. I don't really need any more limits. I don't have much money, but I could do increased limits. Now I would recommend doing that, increase limits, after you have built some history with them. And the other thing is unlike me, make sure that you have your money. When you say, hey, I want to trade 1,000, that your 1,000 is ready to go. So at any point when they need to take their $1,000 that they already gave to you and take it for real from your bank account, it's ready to go. Don't do what I do, or sometimes I'll send one in advance and then I won't have enough money in the account, so I'll get a red alert, and that's annoying on their end, because they're like, hey, this guy doesn't have his money, but he asked for 1,000, he only has 900. What's going on? Don't do that, because that will probably lower your chances of being able to increase your limits. And being able to increase your limits is nice, because what if you want to drop like 2 or 3 grand on a coin for a trade or whatever you want to do? So that's really important. Make sure you have good, I guess, credit with them. It did hit 3.4 and then it's leveling at around 3.37. So that's pretty cool. It looks like a pretty good day. Bitcoin's doing great. They're finally slowly getting back up to 50,000. That's what we want to see. I thought it was going to go to 200,000 this year. It may or may not. We're all still waiting for that blow off top. So you have your account set up. You have your banking set up. What's next? Well, the next thing you do is I would recommend doing deposit, which you could do buy or sell, and it's going to ask you to deposit. So if I was to buy like Bitcoin, for example, it would take directly from my Chase account. Although if you are on Coinbase Pro, which we'll go check out in a minute, you will hit deposit, and in the next video I'll show you guys how to buy on Coinbase Pro and then send it to your Coinbase account. I recommend doing it that route because if you buy on Coinbase, you're going to pay higher fees, and it's more convenient, but you will pay higher fees. And personally, it's not too hard to use Coinbase Pro. It's very simple. You just got to know how to do it. Take the time to learn. It will pay off in the long run, because the last thing you want is your hard-earned dollars from your job or wherever to be going to in exchange because of fees, just because you don't know how to work a bid or how to set a price or anything. So yeah, that will probably do it for today. Before I wrap up this video, I highly recommend you guys check out Learn and Earn. This is really good. This will help walk you through what cryptos, what different coins do and their projects and use cases, and then also kind of build you a portfolio automatically because it's preset. Like I can earn $5 in Clover. Well, what is Clover? What is the utility of Clover? What is the future of Clover? It just gives you all the lessons. You take the quiz, you get a little bit of knowledge, and you get paid for your time. If you guys like this video, please leave a comment, like, and definitely subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.